The Kochs are behind a number of political action groups which have been demonized by the left. Donors may remain anonymous under the law, a source of consternation for Koch's critics, including President Obama. Not long ago, President Obama himself came out and attacked you. It's not the first time, but he said that the Koch brothers are trying to prevent new clean energy businesses from succeeding. You came out and in a rare public statement said you were flabbergasted by that accusation. Why?
Because the opposite is true. All of our policies are based on whether it will enable people to improve their lives or it will make their lives worse.
On the comments made by President Obama, beneath the dignity of the office?
Well, I think it is to misrepresent what a company stands for and attacking private citizens for trying to help people improve their lives.
Do you believe that the Democrats, including the president, have tried to make boogeymen out of you and your brother David?
Oh, definitely. That's a full-time job on their part. I mean, and that's why I've never been that fond of politics, and only got into it recently, kicking and screaming, because I don't think politicians are going to reverse the trajectory of this country. I think it's going to depend on the American people understanding what is fair and what makes their lives better.
Why do you think they've been so relentless in their attacks? Harry Reid, your brother David pointed out, mentioned the Koch brothers 289 times from the Senate floor. They have painted you as evil. They actually put you, the White House actually put you on an enemies list back in the 2012 campaign.
Well, I mean that's very sad. That's what we've come to. Because, in fact, what we're trying to do is the opposite.
Is it dangerous? I know you've gotten death threats.
Yeah, well, I've get a lot of death threats. But the way I look at it is I feel I have a moral obligation to do the best I can to make the country better for everybody. And that threatens certain people, because they're going to have much less power. I want the power to go back to people making decisions over their own lives rather than some experts making it.
Are you a libertarian?
No, I have been a libertarian in my past, but now I consider myself a classical liberal.
Classical liberal, what does that mean?
Classical liberal is someone who wants a society that maximizes peace, civility, tolerance, and well-being for everyone. One that opens opportunities for everyone to advance themselves.
Koch didn't want to reveal his opinions on individual candidates, but we tried.
So the L word will have people asking, is he going to vote for Hillary Clinton?
Well, I mean, putting aside all the things that are said about Hillary today, my main difference with her is on the vision of what kind of society will make people's lives better. So this is a vision of society in which people are too evil or stupid to run their own lives, but those in power are perfectly capable of running everybody else's lives because they're so much smarter. It's what Hayek called the fatal conceit, or William Easterly called the tyranny of experts, because that's what it is. It's tyranny.
So this discussion will now have people thinking, aha, he likes Rand Paul. He has libertarian leanings. He wants government out of our lives. Is Rand your guy?
No, I don't have a guy. I have these principles and what I'm trying to accomplish, and what we need, to me, is a candidate that will help change the trajectory of the country from all this wasteful, irresponsible spending that's heading us for a financial cliff, not just by the Democrats, but by the Republicans. The reason we tend to support Republicans is they're taking us toward the cliff at only 70 miles an hour, and the Democrats are taking us 100 miles an hour.
They say you're going to spend $900 million on the presidential race this cycle. Is that true?
No, not even close.
Koch says it's actually more like $300 million, and not all will go toward the presidential race. As for the Democrats' charge that Koch's donor network is shady,
Everything I give is pretty much is public. Now, not every donor wants to or is willing to get the kind of abuse and attacks that we do, or death threats. So they're not willing to have their names out. And I think the other side is pushing for that because they want to intimidate people so they won't oppose them.
But Charles Koch is not intimidated and not slowing down anytime soon.
At 79 years old, you still work 9 hours a day. You come home and have
more
dinner.
Than that.
You come home and have dinner with Liz, and then you work again after dinner.
Okay, now you got
it. So there, we got it.
Sorry, thank you so much.
Why? Why do you still work so hard?
Because I feel a passion for what we're trying to do. I mean, why does somebody who's old, who's a writer, keep writing? Because that's who they are. That's their nature. And to be happy, you have to fulfill your nature. That's what Aristotle taught so many centuries ago, that the road to happiness isn't to go drink more or consume more. The road to happiness is fully develop your abilities and then apply them to do good.
And speaking of happiness, Koch's father left his sons a bit of money upon his death, along with one final piece of advice.
If you choose to let this money destroy your initiative and independence, then it will be a curse to you, and my action in giving it to you will have been a mistake. I shall regret very much to have you miss the glorious feeling of accomplishment. Remember that often adversity is a blessing in disguise and is certainly the greatest character builder. That's tough.
The glorious feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Charles Koch, thank you.
Well, thank you, Megan. Appreciate it.